Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday again. So, if it's Tuesday, that means it's free for everyone. The access is free today on Crypto Traders Arena. This live is for public. The next one with Stefan is for public. And the New York session is for all Discord members, also public. So, if everything is okay, we can start. Let's make a shorter version today because we'll have another one later with Stefan. I prefer not to take requests. I'll do the overview. I'll look on 1 hour, 4 hour chart, and then I'll close this live stream to be able to join the next one. If we have sound and if we have image, I think we can start. Morning, Andrei. Morning, everyone. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin on daily chart. You see the ping pong here. Everyone was expecting because we started the war and Iran started, market should drop to zero. Well, not the case. Like every time, people are on the wrong side of the trade. We are fighting 69 for the moment. Yeah, it's possible, even probable, to reject again and go back down to long reload zone. I'm not saying it's not possible, but that's a range, people. Yeah, that's a range. We should play the range game, the same plan like last week, like 2 weeks ago. If the market will accept above 70k, then we have a good tell that will probably push higher, and if we accept and close above this gap, above 72, then we can think higher. For the moment, we have a clear range. If I zoom in, you see the short reload zone, you see the long reload zone. The volatility is getting out from the market slowly. We can play as day traders. Day traders still are able to find setups and make money. Swing traders, well, not too much. Position traders, nothing. So if you are able to day trade, then you can still make some money with Bitcoin. Indicators here, following the price action, I don't see anything special. Nothing. Clear rejection from 69, 70k, normal, in my humble opinion, that this is the support and resistance. If we'll accept above and we'll stay above 69, then we know that we can push higher. But for the moment, we have a clear rejection. Classic chart. If I look here, you can see this looks like a W, but the neckline of the W is this level. We need to accept above 70k, go to 74, that gap, if you remember about the CME, and then to retest, and that's a W. If we don't accept and we don't close above this 70k, then we don't have a W. Let's put the, well, indicators are just following the price action. I don't see strong divergence, nothing special about, well, you know, we have a W here or a potential W and every indicator is in bullish divergence. No, not yet. So we can stay in this range for longer? Yes. We can test the low of the range, even this 60k level? Yes. Let's wait and see what will happen. And until something big will happen, let's play the range. Okay, Ethereum on daily. You remember I said about this range and how to find the range? Well, we're back fighting $2,000. I don't know why this one is. There you go. That's the level. We are fighting $2,000. We'll hold above 2,000. To be honest, I don't think we'll stay too much. We'll stay here, we'll fight, but 60% in my mind, in my opinion, is that we'll accept below 2000 and we'll go lower. It's easy for me to see Ethereum at 1500 and even lower. Maybe not straight down. Maybe we'll bounce, but I think we'll get 1,500. At least 1,500. Until then, let's play the range. I know sounds boring and nobody wants to hear, but that's the way you make money. You play the range. So, on daily, you have some highs. You can put some alarms here to pay attention if the market will bounce there. Similar for the range lows, put some alarms. If you want to go on lower time frame, watch out on this candle. This is the candle from which formed the Monday high, Monday low. Again, will be nice to pay attention on that. Play the range until the range, you'll see the range is breaking down or is breaking up. And then you can think about something else. There are money to be made in a range like this, people. Top of the range, 2,150. Bottom of the range, 1,750. More than enough room to make money. More than enough room. You know how to play the range? Okay, you'll make money. You expect breakouts every time we touch a support or resistance level? Well, you'll lose money. Dominance. Let's zoom out a little bit more. You can see we tried 58.5, didn't manage to accept below, and we are back in the range. The range is pretty obvious to me. And in a weird way, we can still say, well, we are still fighting 60%. We like it or we don't like it, that's a different problem. But we are still fighting this 60%. And we can stay here for a long period of time. I was hoping for the market to drop lower. And maybe it will, if the fear will fade away from the market. For the moment, I don't think anyone is thinking about altcoins at this moment in time. Anyone is thinking about pump fund lately? No. Everyone is thinking about what's happening in Iran and why the fuck the market is pumping when the war started. And I remember a stupid trader told you multiple times the war is good for business. Anyway. If I'll see a clear breakdown, then we can reconsider. But for the moment, no breakdown, no altcoin season or nothing. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, we are in the same place, fighting 0.03. We can talk half an hour about this level, if we'll break out, if we'll break down, if we'll do this, if we'll do that. Honest opinion is that, I don't know, 50-50. Could go up, could go down. Yeah? Definitely to the right. You know influencers. Yeah? What will happen? Well, could go up, or could go down, or definitely to the right. And that's their technical analysis. It's a support and resistance level here at 0.03, and we can stay for a long period of time there and fight up, down, up, down. My guess is that we'll clean the liquidity up and down until we'll decide for one direction. Total market cap, similar like yesterday. We can say that we are fighting 2 trillion for the moment. Total 3 similar. Consolidating here. We can see symmetrical triangle if you want. Will explode at some point in time? Yes. Usually this consolidation will be smaller and smaller, and all of a sudden you'll see a violent move. If it will be up or down, probably a dark mole most likely, but maybe I'm wrong. Bitcoin on CME we talked about. It's really clear for me. Let's hide the drawings. For me it's pretty clear what's happening here. Huh? We reached the same area from 2024 and we'll do the same patterns. That means fucking around half a year or maybe more. You can even take this pattern here and clone it and put it here, and you can predict the market until October. Yeah? Yeah, look at it. October here. So you can take this one, clone it and put it here. There are ways to do that with TradingView tools, but I don't have time to do that now. You take that pattern here, you put it here, and you'll see the likely price action for this year. You like it or you don't like it, that's a different thing. Yeah, everyone was expecting 40k and then 120. The market is not reacting like this. Yeah, we had a clear top. Looking back now, everyone knows that that was the top. When we said that it's possible to be the top, everyone was laughing at us. AB equals CD is pointing out a bit lower. That means 50k, maybe a bit lower. Who knows if we'll reach that level or not. I don't see any W for the moment. We have one here, which is a potential one. Usually the first one, even if it's confirming, it's a fake out in this environment. Could repeat the same pattern like here. Well, trying to create W's, do a fake out and then dump more. Yeah, it's even probable to have that. Well, monthly, sorry, maybe you can do something about the volume, because my volume is at max here. I know the problem with OBS, that the volume is low. You have to adapt. You have to put the volume higher. Ethereum on CME, similar pattern. You can see we can create a W here. But what's the probability to create the W and pump? Well, not as big. Let's take a look at ES on daily. People, you can ask Stefan in the next live stream what pattern is this one. Stefan will tell you. Yeah. One of the first things I taught Stefan after I taught him risk management and how to basically trade. This was one of the patterns I really wanted him to grasp. Why? Because it's everywhere and it's usually a reversal pattern. Yeah, look at it. Stefan, what pattern is probable to have here on ES? Look at it. Has all the tells that this is a distribution pattern. Anyway, it's 100% guaranteed? No. Exactly. And when I tell people, well, go and just learn a bit about Wyckoff. Well, it's too complicated. Well, then don't trade. What the fuck you want me to tell you? To put a crystal globe and show you how to trade? No, you have to learn. Yeah. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. If you take the Wyckoff distribution patterns, you'll see every level here. But I'll do it for you? No, because we don't babysit anymore. Okay, so yes, what we can do here. I see some yams trying to confirm. We have all the reasons to think that, well, we pumped enough. We cleaned the liquidity above. We tricked everyone to think higher. Then we started the war and now we are at the neckline here. If we break down, well, the breakdown is telling us that we can test the lows here. Imagine that you will break from this level. The first target is here, 6,500 and then lower. Lower. It's possible? Yeah, it's even probable. Yesterday I showed you not long reload zone. I told you about pump chaser zone. Well, pump chaser zone is telling us something. Let me show you again. Keep in mind, I'm talking about daily time frame, people. So this is the long reload zone. Let's put pump chaser zone. There you go. So this is the area. If you look left, this is the area where you want to pay attention for a potential reversal. If the market will not be strong enough, you know where it goes. Long reload zone. Everyone is thinking, well, they got used to create higher highs. Well, now we don't have higher highs anymore. We just need a lower low here. And we'll change the pattern. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Well, what happened here? High, lower high, lower high, lower high. If it will break down, could be violent. Yes, could be. I didn't saw a big reaction from Iranian side against United States. I saw Iranians fighting with their neighbors. A bad news for United States, something bad that could produce a violent move in the market. As long as United States is winning and everything is easy, market will hold this level. If something bad will happen, hopefully it will not be the case. What you can do as a position trader? Well, not too many things. A stupid trader told you here, and here to hedge your portfolio. I said if you have stocks and if you have a traditional market portfolio, please hedge your portfolio here. There are multiple ways how you can hedge. Just do it. I don't say to short because the market is strong, but it's definitely a good level to hedge your portfolio. Well, hopefully some of you listen. Hopefully. Now, well, you don't have the same risk reward. It's not the best place to do that. Gold. A, B, C, D completed. And if you go on 4-hour chart, you'll see what happened. Well, what I said. A, B equals C, D, and don't be the last one to long or to buy there. We can create an EM here. At least we are taking a break, so it's not the best level to think long here. We had A, B, and you had an opportunity to play this one. Asking for trouble here if you are thinking long. If you want to long here. You don't have the risk reward. It's kind of late. Yeah, it's possible to pump an SFU the high. It's possible to even pump higher, but where the fuck is the risk reward? Where is your advantage if you take a trade like that? Because you are not here to just trade. You are here to play an advantage. You are here to make money. You are not here just to open a trade and brag about that trade on Twitter that, well, I have a winning trade, look at me. If it's something to brag about, well, it's to brag about the last 100 trades. Show me a win rate, show me a risk reward, show me the total profit. Extra careful here. Extra careful. We pumped, we dumped back down, we can create an EM and we can dump. Pretty simple if you ask me. Yeah, we can pump higher, but you'll modify the long reloads on there. Look at it. This is the area. We can play a big range here? Yes. So going and trying to long here, not the best solution. 78.6 shark is always a good setup, no? But this is a shark short. So I'm not trading gold, people. I'm not trading anything. The only exception I made on traditional market was silver. And I showed you and I explained you why I did it and you saw the results. I'm not interested to trade gold here, long or short. I'm not. I have enough volatility on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and shitcoins. But because I saw a lot of you don't like crypto anymore, I'm trying to give you some levels and some ideas on traditional market also, and this is helping me to see the context better. Morning, Christian. Morning, everyone. Silver. Inverse head and shoulder. Pumped. Rejected before the short reload zone here. Before 61.8. I think it's a range and we'll find at some point in time if the fear will fade away a little bit, silver will pump here in the short reload zone. As I told you, and you saw even Peter Brandt and other big traders told you, silver is highly manipulated. You saw Peter Brandt saying about COMEX and what he said and what happened after in that context. It's hard to trade silver on lower time frame. Silver was manipulated from years, tens of years. But now it's more obvious. because they are trying to manipulate it as usual and it doesn't work as easy. And it's obvious people they are noticing what's happening in silver market. So if you are not a professional trader like Peter Brandt and other good ones, stay the fuck out. Don't try to day trade silver or swing trade silver. Yeah, I took this position here. This was an exception. I explained you. Made nice money. Look at it. 50R until the top. I took profit here. I took profit here. I took profit here. I still have a little bit of that original position. But that was an exception, people. I didn't play this head and shoulder. I didn't play anything. I didn't short. No. I said that the risk reward here on silver is too big to miss. I took that trade and that's it. I'll go on traditional market? Maybe, but not now. Okay. I still have that position. I think we'll complete this pattern here and we'll go in the shark level. And that will be a really nice short opportunity. But for the moment, nothing you can do on silver. Okay. Nothing to do here. Gold versus silver. If they will create a bottom, I don't know. Let's put a weekly chart. I don't see a bottom on weekly. I don't see a bottom on daily. I see volatility. Okay, that's true, but I don't see a bottom. Not yet. So I'll keep my silver position open. Well, oil. What did we say about oil last month, last 3 weeks, last couple of weeks, when the oil was here? I told you that I don't believe the story with Venezuela and cheap oil and everything, and this one will probably pump to 100. Well, we're not at 100, but we set a direction to 100. I'm not trading oil either, so just take with grain of salt what I'm saying about it. I use these charts just for confluence. We have a lot of room to pump here. And if you want to know where we'll probably stop, or is the first stop is something like this. Simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Come on, fucker. Now you understand why I said 100. Why I said it's possible to go to 100, because that's the short reload zone. We have room to grow, yes. You should go here in the middle of nowhere and try to long. Well, if you are a day trader, possible. If you are a swing trader already, it's kind of too late. You don't have the risk reward. You need a dump, a retest, and then maybe you have a chance. DXY. Range. Remember when everyone was panicking? Well, don't panic. It's a range. And in that range, even a bigger range. Yeah. Look at it, how DXY is looking on weekly chart. If you hide the ink, well, some people will say, well, uptrend, downtrend, well, I don't know what's happening. If you put the support and resistance level, you don't need anything else. Just a long reload zone, Wyckoff check level, and support and resistance level. Look how well respected they are. Look left. Okay? And you know, well, we are in this range, 100 to 95. No reason to think anything else. Okay, that's the higher time frame overview. Let's take a look at the calendar. Today in 2 hours we have inflation rate in Europe. That could move the market a little bit. Nothing else on high impact. Tomorrow we have PMI, so careful. Now let's go on lower time frame. And we start with ES. Look at it. Doesn't get better than that, people. Look at it. M top, breaking down, lower highs, lower lows, W, up in the short reload zone here, breaking down again, Monday range, Monday high, Monday low, trying to get the Monday low. Yes, it's weak. We just tested 61.8 and we dumped down like crazy. It's not as strong as people expect. But we had the short reload zone yesterday. Some people took a trade there. Now we have the Monday range. Middle of the range didn't offer too much support. That's bearish. That's weak. Let's see what will happen at the Monday low. There are a lot of levels here and a lot of liquidity below the Monday low, people. So I think we'll take the liquidity, and after we'll take the liquidity, let's see how strong the bounce is. If the bounce is strong, well, we can play the range. If the bounce is weak, we can take this Monday low as a resistance, and then you know what will happen. Okay, that's yes. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Similar, a bit stronger than yes this time. Playing the range game. As I said yesterday, if you are one of us, you know what to do here. You don't need too many explanation. Yes, a few levels to hunt short ideas. Now we have the Monday range. We have the Monday high, the Monday low. And we are fighting the middle of the range for the moment. If you are thinking Fibpong, unfortunately for bulls, we have an M in the short reload zone with not bearish divergence, but confirmation from indicators. So yeah, we can bounce and retest this M, yeah, but I don't think we'll go too far. I think we'll reject from this neckline, and we can test the Monday low. And if we test the Monday low, we should zoom out and see that we have multiple long reload zones here. So if we'll reach this level, we can start hunting long ideas. General setup, SFU setup, shark setups. If you are one of us, you know what to do. I'll not babysit anyone here in a public live stream telling you what to do every time. Well, take the shark, do this, do that. Is not, I'm not here to give you signals. Okay. Indicators, nothing special. Just play the range game, people here. You have the Monday. We waited yesterday for the Monday range. Okay, we have the Monday range. Let's play the Monday range. Let's see how well respected the high on Bitcoin will be respected. The low on Bitcoin if will be respected. Again, I even have DMs. How to draw the Monday range? Well, people, it doesn't get easier than Monday range. Doesn't get easier than that. 1 second, please. Something is working. Okay. This is the Monday candle. Doesn't get easier than that. You take the week high and the tail low, draw the range until next Monday. And that's your range. And you treat this Monday range as any fucking range. Every time you see a breakout above the range high, you think it's a fake out. Every time you see a sweep of the range low, you think it's a fake out. Yeah? So you short here, you long here, with clear setups, of course, and you don't do anything in the middle of the range. Or you can do something. If you manage to long here or short here, in the middle of the range, you make the trade risk free or even take some profit off. It's hard to trade the range? No. And why? No. Everyone is playing the range. Everyone is thinking backwards, is thinking breakout. Every time we'll touch this level, to the moon. Every time we'll get this level, well, it's bearish. We'll go to zero. And actually, it's a clear, well-defined range, and you can make a lot of money trading the range. Well, Frank, you want me to explain you why the range is important in a public live stream? Ask ChatGPT and will tell you why Monday range is important. Okay, so we are close to the middle of the range. Don't do anything. Just wait until you'll have an advantage. I'm hunting longs here. and short ideas here. Monday range is the first, Monday high is the first level, then we have this SFU, and then if that will fail, I'll have this SFU. Give me something and I'll play. Stay in the middle of the range and I'll wait. Put my hands under my ass and wait and wait and wait. Ethereum, similar. Yesterday, if you remember, I said probably will take these equal highs. Premium members and VIP members, you know that we discussed about these equal highs here on Ethereum, and I said, if we'll swap that, I'll try to take a short. And I did, on lower time frame. Monday high, Monday low. We are in the middle of the range. Looks like wants to stay in the range and play the range game. For the moment, looks like we created an EM in the short reload zone. That means we can go lower. I don't see anything extra special on indicators. Just to show you the trade I took here. I think Stefan had even a better entry than me here. You can see we swapped that liquidity, that equal highs. We didn't manage to close above, and I said, well, if we'll close here, I'll take that candle. And I took that. Was aggressive? Yes. What's obvious because was in confluence with Shark? Yes. I had all the reasons to take that trade? Yes. I'm deep in profit now? Also yes. I'll close the trade here? No. I'm already risk free, so I could wait for a better risk to reward. So, if you zoom out, you'll see the range even better here on Ethereum. Let's play the range game and let's make some money, people. Okay. I don't know why TradingView is working slow as fuck. Nothing to do on Aster. Is still fighting 70 cents. I'll put 4-hour chart for you to see. I want 80 cents for me to hedge short. Hype is strong, relatively strong, but it's in a range, people. Don't get tricked by this and think that will go straight to the moon without you. Let's wait. Let's be patient. Solana, clear range here. And if Solana is in a clear range and weak, I don't want to even look at the rest of the shitcoins on Solana. Yes, we talked about range and I explained you what I'm thinking. We have the Monday range also on gold. You can play if you are a day trader. You can play here on 1 hour. Pretty basic. Sweep of the highs, trigger a short. Sweep of the lows, trigger a long. Treated as an SFU setup. If you swap the liquidity on 5-minute chart and will reclaim back in the range, you can attempt something. Silver, we are below the, no, actually we reclaim back in the range. Similar, you can play the range, but as I said, try to trade something else, not silver on lower time frame. It's dangerous. There are traders that they are making money, consistent money on silver, but they have experience, they know what they are doing, they are really fast of getting the fuck out when they don't have an advantage, and not everyone can say that. Okay, as a recap for Bitcoin, playing the range. Red means short, green means long. Simple. Don't overcomplicate things because it's not rocket science what we are doing here. It's just a lot of consistency and a lot of risk management, and you can make money. Dex screener, I don't see why we should do anything. Come on. Shitcoins are not doing anything. Twitter, let's see how many reposts we have on this tweet, on this post. Okay. Let's see. Oh, not this one. You want to see a trade? Well, look at this trade. 24 and 38. You can do better, people. We have, now at this moment, we have 66 people watching this live stream. And 24 total reposts. Come on, you can do better than that, people. Look at it. Gladiators. Gladiators making money. Yeah, they don't trade ES, they trade the other one. They don't like ES. I prefer ES. They prefer this one. This is a good trade? Please tell me if this is a good trade. And you'll trade like this if you can. If you can. Yeah. You say Nasdaq, I say yes 100. That's the term I'm used to, Andrea. Look at this trade. But there are traders that are not fucking around. There are traders that are learning and evolving and adapting and being consistent every fucking morning. They are here in the live stream with me, in the live stream with Stefan in VIP, in the live stream in New York, patiently waiting for setups. What you see here, they needed a lot of patience until they got this level. And you don't see more trades fucking around. They took the trade and they are holding in that trade. They are making money. You want to be able to do something like that? Well, it's possible. But you have to put the time and effort. Well, that's why they are gladiators, because I trust their judgment already. I trust them to post setups in Crypto Traders Arena without me watching over their shoulder every moment. I know they are consistent. I know they know the technicals. I know they have a good risk management. And I trust them to post setups for public, for our community. Don't think now that every trade is like this. This is an exception. You don't get trades like this every day. But you don't need to take trades like this every day. You just need one trade like this every month. Yeah? You can trade 2R, 3R trades. You can take some stop losses and have one or two trades a month like this. You don't need anything else. You can live the life you want without any worries about money. Okay. Let's repost this one. Okay, people, I'm blabbing away too much. 40 minutes already in the live stream. Stefan will do another one in 10 or 15 minutes. Stefan, please post in the chat if you'll do a live stream. I think Stefan will do it pretty fast now. If Stefan is even here or is preparing for the next one. Okay, people. Ask Stefan all the requests you want. Be extra careful this week. Don't be greedy goblin and go and risk more than 0.5 or 1%. Yeah, and please risk only 0.5 and 1%. I explained in a public live stream. I explained in Discord too many times why we should use 0.5 and 1%. Not 2%, not 3%, not 5 fucking percent. Don't fuffle because it's dangerous. Stay with 0.5 and 1%. Be consistent and you'll make the money you need. Don't be greedy. Greedy goblin like we say on Crypto Traders Arena. Please. And don't come with excuses. I have a small portfolio and I need to compensate. No, you need to learn good habits. Stick with 0.5 and 1%. Don't fuck around. Okay, let's close the live stream because otherwise I'll keep ranting here for another half an hour. It's not the case. See you around, people. See you in the chat in the next live stream. Bye-bye.